If you don't know enough about something, just stay out. Before we get into any screenshots or videos, I want to be very clear why this matters. Right now, inside Iran, people are getting arrested, imprisoned, and killed by their own government for protesting. Many doctors and medical staffs are also imprisoned for helping and treating the injured rioters. Families have lost their loved ones, and the number of deaths are not being officially reported. Now, during this moment, a quiet, big, and popular brand, Huda Beauty's founder, decided to share some content across her social media platform that many saw as pro-regime. So basically, a few days ago, this is her Instagram story that she shared, where the pro-regime groups are burning images of Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi. So for those of you that don't know, Reza Pahlavi is the son of the last Shah of Iran before the 1979 revolution. The same person that rioters have been chanting his name as they want Pahlavi to return and they want their country back. As well as President Trump, who's supposed to be helping the people of Iran to survive the government, alongside Benjamin Netanyahu. The type of content she shared is what regime-aligned group would use to frame protests as foreign-backed rather than domestic resistance. Well, the reactions were very immediate and so intense. What people have decided to do is to boycott Huda Beauty's brand and its product by destroying them and throwing them away, as you can see. And this is only a small number of what actually has been going around. You can look it up. Many hundreds and thousands of people have joined this, as well as quite big influencers. You can see Sonia said she threw away her Huda Beauty products in support. Elnaz Golroh, who's quite big in makeup industry, she also showed her support.
People that were killed in Iran, Huda Beauty should not be.
So this woman is actually gone to a branch of Sephora and she's calling for boycott. Well, I know a lot of people have done the same thing. They've tried to speak to the managers as well as emailing them, asking them to drop the brand. The last time I knew, Sephora refused to do so. But if you do have an update, if they are cooperating now or not, let me know. What was notable is that the boycott was not limited to just Iranians. A lot of non-Iranians who have been following up with what's happening inside Iran and were supporting the people have also joined the trend, which is really good. This is what you get when you support regime. I love this image. You might have seen some similar ones. I mean, it's funny and sad at the moment, but Huda is now known as Ayatollah Huda Qattan. Nowadays, anything that's in your mind can be brought into reality thanks to AI. So, as the backlash grew and the boycott gained momentum, Huda now decided to respond with a video of her own.
I know a lot of people all over the world are very, very upset. A lot of Iranians who've left Iran are very upset with what's going on in Iran. And I really, truly feel for a lot of people. And I also feel for a lot of people in Iran who are going through things that I just can't imagine. I'm seeing a lot of people online right now saying I'm pro-regime. Transparently, I'm not pro-regime, but I also don't know enough about the regime. I've heard a lot of mixed things. And I don't think I have the right to have an opinion on what's going on in Iran. This is just my opinion. I don't believe that I have the...
Well, I'm glad you admit it, because if you don't have enough information about something, then posting political content is basically choosing side. If you don't know enough about something, just stay out.
Right to have an opinion and to voice my opinion on something that is happening internally in a country. And a lot of people are comparing it to Palestine and Israel. It's
well, I agree. It's different to a war between two countries, but this is not just some internal issues. This is not about politics, economy, hard situation, people not having freedom. This is about a government killing its own people. old, young, teenagers, children under the age of 10. Many thousands of people are getting killed by their own government. This is nothing like some internal issues.
Very different. There was a country oppressing another country. This is internal issues. As an Iraqi, we had internal issues. And we had America come save us. Guess what? 2.5 decades later, the country is in shambles. And America and Israel have never done anything good for the Middle East. And you have to wonder why they want to go into any country in the first place. You know, the U.S. coming in to help any Middle Eastern or Muslim country has never been a good situation for any of us.
But you do realize this is not America and Israel versus Iran, don't you? Because people are getting killed by their own government. If anybody inside Iran says anything that goes against what the IRGC likes, if they are on the street, they will get shot. If they are at home, they will get arrested and sentenced to execution. The people are literally, the new generation are getting wiped out by their own government. And the sad thing about it is that the officials deny it. They've shut down the internet, they're silencing the voices of people, and they are making it out that nothing is actually happening inside Iran. But what do you expect? Of course, people are going to ask a foreign power to come and save them. They either do that, or the whole generation gets wiped out by their own government. But what do you think they should do?
And I guess that's the thing that I really worry about right now is if America has an interest to go into Iran, who is going to pay the price of
Who is going to pay the price if the regime doesn't change?
This regime change? You know, I think we all want the best for every country. We all want the best for people. We don't want to see people oppressed. We don't want to see people living in really tough situations where they're embargoed. It's tough. I mean, I can't pretend like I understand that situation, but I hate hearing about it, and I feel for people when I hear about it. But regime change by the hand of America is a scary thing. That scares me. I don't know. You know, I have Afghani friends. I have Libyan friends.
Well, you're not a politician. Neither am I. But it looks like you already chose your side. Well, I think the only thing people of Iran would have expected you to do was to support them and show them humanity. If you just have a brief look of what's happening inside Iran, if you search Iran 2026 on any social media platform right now, you will see that many tens of thousands of people are being killed. I don't know what you searched to find the content that you found and you shared. I feel like this whole thing for you was about the hate you have for America and Israel. I think you chose your side, you intentionally shared what you shared, and you didn't expect the reaction. That's what I think. That's my opinion. Because it feels like that. Because only thing you're talking about is why it's not good if America helps. How America doesn't bring any good to any Middle Eastern country. But this is not about this. People in Iran have no access to internet. They are being suppressed by their own government. Many people have got killed. And you should just be like, oh, look, the government of Iran has killed so many innocent people. My heart goes for you. But no. You decided to choose a side and be like, why it's not good if America helps? But that's not what we expect from you. You don't decide. No one asked you to have an opinion on whether this is a good idea if America and Israel help Iran or not. Only thing you should have done is to be like, yes, I support you innocent people. your government should have not done what they've done to you. That's it. But you haven't. You keep maneuvering about the fact that how much you don't think it's a good idea if America helps.
I don't know if anybody is feeling grateful to America for what they did. People out there angry with me because they think I support the regime of Iran, or I am supporting anything that is hurting Iranian people. That's just wild. I can't believe anybody would think that I would support that. I could understand how some things might have been misconstrued, and for that, like that, I never want that. And I really apologize if that was the case. But I also want people to know I'm not going to go on here saying, yes, let's create regime change in a country where I have had that situation happen in my country, and it still hurts. When I visited Iraq a couple years ago, it hurt to see what's happened in my country. I wish I had a platform in those days. I wish. That's the only thing I always wish I had a platform in those days.
Well, yeah, history shows that foreign intervention can fail, but I think silence also allows authoritarian regime to survive. This is not about cancelling a brand. This is about responsibility. When you have a big platform, what you choose to talk about and what you choose to ignore really matters. People were not asking for politics. They were asking for basic humanity and support. As long as people are still speaking, still questioning, and refusing to look away, there's still hope for the change and for Iran.